I thought I was gonna have a good day. Thought it was gonna be normal, cooler talk Monday.
Nope.
Come to find out, some BS done already done happened. I mean, you just try to be your. What's going on, people? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
We we appreciate everybody tuning in. This is Cooler Talk Monday. Today's episode is Mad Mike Sports around the NFL. Mike, you want to go ahead and explain to the people what's going on, man?
I will be making some subtle changes to the channel. AFN will be where we air our live shows. YouTube is on some nonsense, so I essentially have to clean up Mad Mike Sports. That means getting rid of quite a few videos. But I would like to tell you guys, if you would like to donate to Mad Mike Sports, you can do that Mad Mike Sports with the $ Mad Mike Sports to support the channel until we get some things cleaned up. As you guys know, I was hacked a while back, and my channel just went haywire. So right now, due to not only the new policy for YouTube, a lot of old ways of doing things are no longer well, a lot of the old ways of doing things are just not familiar. You can't do a lot of things. So I'm gonna have to clean up Mad Mike Sports. But if you guys from this point on want to support us not only at Mad Mike Sports with the Cash App $ Mad Mike Sports, or Atlanta Falcons Nation, just come over to Atlanta Falcons Nation. But I will still be uploading a lot of videos to Mad Mike Sports. I just have to delete quite a few because YouTube has changed their policy. So I appreciate everybody for understanding, but that doesn't mean you won't see my live shows. I'm gonna still be ranting and raving, but it's just gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different. Look, man, this is what happens when you. Let me just say it. When you feel like you're the best, when you feel like you are on top of your game, things are just going to sidetrack you. This is nothing negative. You just got to switch up the game. That's what we pride ourselves on. We pride ourselves on switching the game and never be held to a certain standard. We move the needle. We're innovators. We're trendsetters, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
Okay, so in layman terms, every show that you see from AFN is going to be exclusive to its particular channel. And what ended up happening was, because a lot of these shows are multi-streamed on multiple channels, might lost some money because of that. No, I take that back. Yeah. YouTube lost a lot of money because of that.
They lost a lot. Right. YouTube lost a lot of money, so a lot of the creators are getting punished because of third-party apps. I know there's a lot of technical things, but a lot of third-party apps are being pushed out of the way. So people like us who use these third-party apps like StreamYard, they're being hit with reuse copyright claims. With that, it goes against YouTube policies. So not only we have to delete all of our prior videos to reapply to certain standards. And like I said, right now I just gotta delete a lot of videos. So I'm going to keep a lot of my interviews. I think those interviews that we had with said players and whatnot, Chuck Smith, Terrence Masters, and all those guys, I'm gonna keep those for memories. But for the most part, a lot of those videos are going to be deleted. So I apologize if you guys like to go back and watch a lot of those, but I'm still going to be uploading a hell of a lot of shorts. So that will not change. You're going to see my ugly face. Excuse me, my pretty face all the time. You're not going to see a lot of you're not going to see a lot of glitz and glamour until I know for sure what we can and cannot do. So I advise content creators to be very careful about the music that you use. All of these software programs like Adobe, quite a few editing apps. It's that YouTube is fighting with Twitter. YouTube is fighting with TikTok. YouTube is fighting with a lot of people for the number one spot. And the people that gets hurt in the meantime are guys like us, or the people like you, because you guys support us. And like I said, this and by no means is this a bad thing. It's just you got to be more creative and you got to, learn how to adjust. We'll learn how to adjust. This ain't the last time, and this won't be. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time. So we're going to continue to give you nothing but that Atlanta Falcons content. But AFN is still here. 6-man K Styles is here. Jew Talk Sports, and we just gonna adjust from that point on.
Listen, man, y'all gotta make sure y'all read the fine print. When it comes to money, you gotta read the fine print because basically they switched up the rules. And being that we don't control it, they can switch it up at any time they get ready. So all you content creators out there, we're going to say this. I'm going to say this with love. If you have a one-dimensional channel, my advice is if you want to up your content, do so. But read your fine print, make the adjustments so you can stay afloat. Because if not, you will become a casualty. You become a content casualty. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, like you said, we telling you here first.
So to the policy for fucking over my brother Mad Mike Sports. let's give them the booze of the day. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the program. Like I said, just wanted to give y'all the updates on it. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of these lives gonna be on Atlanta Falcon Nation. And like I said, you're not gonna get the opportunity to have a chance to watch a single show either on Mad Mike's channel, on AFN's channel, or Drew's channel. It's going to have to be one single channel with these with these live streams. So there's so many booze you thought it was Halloween. Let's do it again. Got Mike over here looking like a beer league baseball coach and stuff with that hat on. But
hey man, I like my Braves championship hat, man.
But let's go ahead and get into it tonight, man. Like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We'll go ahead and get that roll call in. Just a little quick roll call for everybody. We got Auntie Pam in the damn building. Auntie Pam. Yeah. We got Joseph Thornton. We got Smooth C78. We got Low Ski, Brian Peoples, Andrew G, Michael Walker. Not that Michael Walker. Terry Lloyd, Jerry Bowie, Old Chicken Holler, YMOF Jamal. We got Liquor with Lenore. That's one of my peeps right there. Pat Norris, Ted Sports and Gaming, Ray Fitty, Rico Walker. We got Eric Mack, Fred Butts, D Sloan, Southside 12, Lee 85, and Nicholas Dixon. We appreciate y'all tuning in, Rodney. Solo A, Ernest Gibson. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's go right into it. Mike, how y'all want to kick it off? Y'all want to kick it off with the Johnathan Taylor news, or you want to get straight into this Atlanta Falcons training camp news first?
I don't know. I think I wanna hear about this Johnathan Taylor news right quick.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get on that with you.
Okay, so 2-1, 2-1. So we're gonna kick it off with another running back saga has emerged, as a lot of folks probably have heard. Indianapolis Colts running back Johnathan Taylor has requested trade from the Colts. Now, as you already know, he was supposed to be the vocal point of this offense for them, especially coming off the 2021 year where he damn near broke all kinds of records and won me my fantasy football league. Might I add to that? But you would think with them drafting Anthony Richardson and kind of having a guy that can kind of take the pressure off of him, he's just another one of those running backs, man, that just said, man, I need my money. And we already know what Jim Irsay is like. He sniffing on the booger sugar as usual, talking all kinds of crap. But it just pretty much just come down to he feel like he's being underpaid, and he wants. I think the number they gave was like northwards of like 16, 17 million.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So I want to go ahead and get y'all thoughts on that. Floor is open. Whoever want to kick it off, whoever want to run point, you got it.
I think it's the sign of the, because like we said before with Saquon Barkley, the market for running backs have changed. The money aspects for the running back position has changed, and that either in the organization, they're going to try to chase stuff. You know what I'm saying? So basically now, running backs, a lot of running backs going to be in their feelings, man. A lot of relationships, team-wise, splintered. And you got people like Jim Irsay that will take it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for one, players are not going to play for coaches, especially if they don't feel like the value, and especially if they can't get their money. So that's gonna be a real big issue. So now it's gonna come down to both money, just team dynamics. And if not, you're not gonna pay me, let me go shoot for. But with that comes a caveat. That's asking for that money. If you're not,
okay. I thought. All right. Let me go ahead and interject on that right quick. Yeah. As we already know, it kind of started with Austin Eckler down with the Chargers. And he's coming up on the last year of his deal, and he wants to get paid for what he's worth. See, but the problem is with all these other positions that are getting more expensive as far as the market value is, the running back position is slowly deteriorating. And there was actually a clip. It was a short that I saw. Shout out to TJ Houshmandzadeh. And he kind of gave his point on this, and this is something that I never thought about. But pretty much what he did was he blamed guys like Austin Eckler for the reason why the running back position's value is decreasing, because he brought up the point that Austin Eckler was an undrafted free agent. They had Melvin Gordon there before. And when Melvin Gordon got hurt, Austin Eckler took over, and he gave you the all-purpose yards. He was a guy that could run, catch, and block. So in that essence, and we see it with a lot of teams, you usually be able to get like decent to productive running backs within any part of the draft. We saw it with the Falcons last year. You got the best out of you got a hell of a lot more out of Tyler Algier than most Falcon fans thought they was gonna get.
Absolutely.
And we see these cases like this all the time, where you got a lot of these late round and undrafted guys that come in, and they come in and they, like I said, they do work. So it makes the running back position just as expendable, if not more expendable, because of the nature of the position and the shelf life of the position.
Yeah. Well, see, what is going to force a lot of running backs to do, or it's going to force the market is going to force running backs to be where you're going to have to actually have the love of the game more so than expecting to pay. It's going to kind of like go back to where it was in the 70s and 80s, where that player that gets that kind of money, they going to really have to have the love of the game. It can't be just coming in, oh, yeah, I'm a running back. I was picked, such and such overall. So my expectation is I'm going to get paid regardless of whether, I'm going to work hard or not. Nah, you don't have the love of the game, because your position don't really dictate you getting the bag like that right off the bat.
Right. What you think about that, Mike?
I'm gonna say this. I've stated this before. It just comes down to business. Now, these are the times when you see where guys are asking for trade, and you have, obviously you have great empathy for these guys when said guys get injured. But these are the dirty tactics that a lot of these owners, like Jim Irsay, who is an absolute piece of crap, and he's a known druggie, okay? And he should not be in the NFL as an owner. As high as he be,
he's a powder flower.
Yeah, that look, his eyes bigger than mine when he's like, come on, bro.
With diamonds. Look at that.
Like, dude, that he be in the clouds. He can't walk. He can barely talk. His face is super red. He look like he just got finished with a line. And somehow he's...
Hey, if y'all want to know the representation of Jim Irsay and how he feels when he's high, I want you to listen to a song called The Cloud Song by the United States of America. That explains everything.
Isn't that interesting?
Dude be high out of his mind. And this is why I think... Damn it, K.
That probably look like the United States of America. What the hell group is that?
In other words, he's a powder flower.
But yeah, I like I said, I think at the end of the day, if they made this crap up, man, Jim Irsay need to be forced to sell this team.
Right.
Because one thing you don't do is put a guy on a non-football injured list if the dude isn't injured. Like, that goes against league policy, and he shouldn't get away with it if that's the case. Now, I don't know if Johnathan Taylor is lying. I don't know who's lying. I don't know who's telling the truth. But if it is, Jim Irsay need to be stripped of his his ownership. There's no place in any type of sports where guys feel like they can do whatever they want to because they feel like it. So, like Johnathan Taylor, if he and he's already saying that he won't. But for one, you don't want to pay him. Two, he's asking for a trade, and you saying you don't want to trade. So, dude is on. I don't know I don't know what's up with this dude, bro. The dude is just out of here.
Yeah, let me put this on so people can see this, so they can see the name. Yeah, I'm not playing. That's the name of the song. Can you see it? Cloud Song, God. United States of America. Listen to it.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna know when you listen to it because your comments are gonna reflect how bad you feel.
All right. We just wanted to get that out the way, man. Let's go ahead and get to some of these comments. Let's see. Southside here says, I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my side. It says, I honestly think if Taylor lets the smoke clear, he'll see last year was a bad year and Indy is the best place for him. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got a good young influx of talent over there. Like you said, it's just depending on if that offensive line could get back to where the hell they was. Because last year, good God Almighty.
But see, here's the problem though, and this is what y'all got to think. When you're basically telling a grown man, "Hey, I'm not paying you what you're worth, and you're not going anywhere," you essentially told him, "Listen, boy, you gonna play here like I told you to play."
Listen here, boy.
First thing he gonna do is I ain't playing squat. So now it don't matter if they get the O-line together because that dude he won't out. So he gonna do everything to get out. That means he's mentally checked out. All the good play you thought you was getting out of him, Jim Irsay just went ahead and washed that away. You can forget that because dude ain't gonna do nothing. Because what you not gonna do is tell a grown man that make millions of dollars that he gonna play or else. Nah, what we not gonna.
Eric man said y'all changed the game, man. Hey, man, we tried, man. We tried. But like I said, it's all about adapting. That is the difference between the strong and the weak around here. Is if you can adapt or not.
Yeah, we learn to adapt. That's all.
Listen, we didn't took the Marines motto: adapt and overcome. That's all you do.
Michael said, I ain't listening to no more music. Y'all suggest that the last time.
Not us. K-Style. Don't blame this on me.
I promise you this time, it ain't rap. This ain't a rap song I'm talking about. See, the one thing a lot of y'all don't know about me is I love listening to hippies, 60s music. And this is a hippie song.
Again, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't blame this on me.
So what K-Styles just said is, and I'm gonna paraphrase, it's got a lot of LSD undertones.
Damn, dude, that be a good one right there. I don't do that stuff. I'm just saying.
Right. We're not promoting it. We're just letting you know what you're in for.
Bullshit. Why somebody gonna actually do it to me, and I'm gonna get a DM talking about you, son of a bitch.
I couldn't get any sleep, K-Styles. Your fault.
No. Not embrace the suck. We're not using that word.
No.
He cracking the joke over here talking about embrace. Man, we ain't.
Wait. Rodney, wrong team. You mean Dallas Cowboys. There you go. The Dallas Cowboys. You can have all the Dairy Queen you want.
All right. Let's go ahead and get right into what y'all really came here for. Now, as we already know, I think they said this was the first day for the Atlanta Falcons in pads.
Yep.
So there was some click, clack, booms going on. Now, I know a lot of people have seen a lot of the clips and stuff going on, but we got actually And shout out to Michael Rothstein, because usually, like, Mike usually put me on to him as far as training camp news and stuff like that. And y'all don't mind if I read a few excerpts from this?
Go ahead, please.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Okay. Michael Rothstein here, like you said, at Michael Rothstein on Twitter. If y'all don't, well, not Twitter, X. I forgot he changed it to X.
X.
No, but
It's gonna be so weird saying that. See me on X. What do you mean X? You Wolverine
Tweety Bird. No, they killed Tweety Bird.
Not the Bluebird. Now you just got a giant X. Man, I tried that thing upgraded on my phone. I'm looking like, bro, what the hell app is this? X.
I mean, it had its own. It had its own presence. I mean, it's the only app that said something very deep. X.
All right, so I want to read a few notes from Michael Rothstein, if y'all don't mind. He said, first padded day of practice for the Atlanta Falcons, and it was shorter one than usual, around 90 minutes in length, but had good energy, if a much smaller crowd, likely because it was a Monday morning. A couple times there was some hits that sent players to the ground, but nothing too bad. Interesting.
I still kind of sound like.
All right.
That sounds like football to me.
Sounds like football.
Hey, K-Style.
Yo.
Can you say Cougar Booty?
Cougar Booty. Cougar Booty. All right. Here's another one right here. Got to see some offensive, defensive line individuals today for the first time, although most were blocked by 707, but saw Zach Harrison have a really, really strong rip against Tom. But Vrabel ended up on the ground and the defense celebrated. Nice win for the rookie from Ohio State who has had a couple splashes on practice. Now, hold on. Wait a minute now. Wait a goddamn minute, Rondell. A really strong rep. I saw a motherfucker fly 7 yards.
That's what he means.
That ain't no really good rep.
A strong.
That's a strong rep right there.
Bruh, look, I'm telling you right now, he pushed Vrabel into the dirt and laid on him.
Bro, he almost tore Logan Woodside knee up on that damn rep. I said, boy, what in the hell is we talking about?
Hey, but you know what? And then they still had goofballs talking about, yes, you guys need to have Logan Woodside. He was throwing the ball. You need to have him start as the QB1.
Wordflow Dre, appreciate you tuning in, man. Hey, like I said, Cougar Booty, appreciate you tuning in with us as well.
Cougar Booty.
Liquor said Vrabel was a skid mark.
Right.
That mother did look like a skid mark out there.
Man, that look, either Vrabel is really bad or that damn Zach Harrison is going to be one hell of a player.
He still got a good ways to go, but yeah, like you said, you see the physical tools is there for him. Like you said, 6'5", about 276. Strong,
but he plays strong. He plays like a man. He plays like a man 300 pounds, and that is what's going to really throw off a lot of players. Man, they're not going to be ready for him because that strength is going to catch him off guard.
Mm-hmm. There was another clip that was there, and Matthew Bergeron, little boy Taquan Graham on the rep. That was pretty funny.
Man, that dude's stronger than I thought he was. I didn't think he was that damn strong. Like, it's a grown ass man.
Yeah, he held him up. Like I said, it was a good battle. It was a good battle, but he held him up. Let's see. We got another one here. Okay, I think this is the one everybody has kind of been salivating on all day was Bijan Robinson snatching Caden Ellis's cleats off his ankles. Yeah. He out here running X routes and stutter routes out here and snatching ankles as well. So I want to go so far what I've read. I want to get y'all takes on that.
Well, I don't know what to think at this moment outside of this. And I know a lot. Well, let me reiterate. Let me say that. Let me rephrase that. A lot of our fans will say, "Well, damn, our linebackers suck." Well, I'm not sure because the way that this dude is moving, I just haven't seen many running backs that's able to run these types of routes, man. I just don't. I just don't know, man. This dude is just a freak of nature. He's out here running routes like wide receivers, man. And I thought, you hear the rumors or you hear people say this all the time that he's running routes like wide receivers. When you actually see it in action, you be like, well, damn, it is true.
Oh,
so
hold on.
Is it all linebackers really that bad or he that damn good? That's the question.
Hold on. I'm glad you just said that, Mike. You ready for this portion of this section here?
Mm-hmm.
After practice, Bijan Robinson said he's been watching film of Raiders wide receiver Davante Adams to study his releases and how he sets people up.
So he actually, wow. Now that right there, wow.
So, Juan, what does that say to you?
Oh, what that says is this young man is learning how to advance his skill set. He ain't coming in the league beating on his chest on his own skill set. He's learning from other people. And what that does is not only does that make him better, but he learns other people's skill set, which means he knows nuances. Bijan Robinson is somebody I need to pay attention to. Why? Because he is going to be with that kind of mindset. That is the mindset of a Hall of Fame player, a future Hall of Fame player. Because the first thing you want out of your player is to be able to study greats so he can make himself better. And when he makes himself better, he makes his teammates around him better. That means his routes will be crisper. He'll learn little nuances that'll take time off so he won't injure himself. He'll learn how to recover. And he's studying divine. Bruh, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, because you got to remember he also been training with, as per said, with Michael and Southside said he been training with Jamar Chase in off season too. So he kind of.
But he's trying to get busy, bro. God dang.
Well, see, not only that, but think about it this way. What are you going to do on the sideline while the defense is on the field? You're going to be telling and teaching the other running backs not only what you learn, but you'll be teaching them the little nuances on the field of what to see. Because if you can learn to read his movements, you damn near can read their offense. That's how you learn to read their offense. Because if running backs can see little nuances in other running backs on their prospective teams, you give your quarterback an edge. You give your old lineman edges. Why? Because you get to tell them, hey, man, I see him do this. Like, you can walk up to your safeties and your cornerbacks and be like, hey, man, if old boy cut like this, I see him do this. I see him do that. I watched enough film on him to know he's going to do this, that, and the other. You're giving a heads up to your guys on the defense. You're helping your teammates out so they know what to look for. Because remember, we got a young team. So any bit of information that one player learns is translatable throughout the whole team. So Bijan not only is a star player, but this man is a star agent. Pay attention to that.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have one of our personal favorites here. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. It is the OG Truth Hurts in the building, aka Big Chauncey. What is happening, OG?
Oh,
Hey man, what's shaking?
Not much, man. We just getting into some of this training camp news talk. Like I said, Michael Rothstein kind of put the report on today's practice. Wonder if you heard anything about it. Have you seen some things on there that you may have liked?
I've been kind of staying a little. I guess I'm just trying to stay a little calm with the training camp stuff. I'm kind of staying a little calm with that. Hey, I let y'all tackle that, and then I just follow suit. I've been watching a little bit of what's going on. I see our fan base is loving number 7, who was the number 8 pick, who I didn't want, but he doing his thing. I see Goldman's gonna have to retire. Am I seeing that?
They haven't made a decision on him yet. That's the crazy thing.
I think they just put him on there. It was like
the puppy list,
something like that.
Yeah, the puppy list.
I call it the nigga go home until you figure out what you want to do. That's what I call it.
Okay,
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
No, besides Hennessy, I hadn't heard of too many significant injuries.
Nah, I haven't really been too much going on.
But no, what did the guys' report say? Bring me up to speed.
So pretty much from what this report is basically saying that Zach Harrison over here castrating tackles in the goddamn practice. So it was a clip out here that was showing what I guess Zach Harrison was lined up with Tyler Verbal, and he threw his ass about 5 yards downfield.
Mm-hmm. Touch is strong.
And he threw him so hard he damn near tore Logan Woodside's knee up on the same damn play.
Okie dokie. We don't want nobody getting knees tore up, even though hopefully we don't see Logan Woodside. If we know we see Logan Woodside,
yeah, we in some trouble.
We're in some trouble. So that meant Desmond and Tyler or Taylor is not doing well.
Mm-hmm. And there's another thing going on. Bergeron, he's lining up. You know, he's getting his work in with Yamada and Grady Jarrett.
Okay, Bergeron. Why am I getting him?
Oh, he's the second round pick, left guard.
Okay. What's our wide receiver name that was on the practice squad all year last year? White kid. What's his name?
So you talking about the one?
Jerry, how the fuck we forget?
Hold on.
No, he talking about whatchamacallit. He talking about the lacrosse player. How the fuck did we forget?
Talking about Jared Bernhardt.
Bernhardt.
Yeah. Okay. You got Bernhardt and Bergeron. Okay, because it's crazy because when I saw that Bergeron had moved in at one of those tackle spots, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the freaking wide receiver. Okay. Excuse me. My bad.
You good. I had a brain fart there my damn self, so I ain't gonna
It's been a long day today, man. That heat do something to you.
It damn sure did.
It did something to my brakes. My brakes went completely out on the Buick, man.
Damn. Are you serious?
Man, I damn near thought I was gonna do a Fred Flintstone going around that damn car.
Hey, OG, you were gonna do more than the Fred Flintstone. You were gonna have some in your bedrock.
Boy, I'm talking about for real, boy. I heard up Paul that guy.
That man said the Fred Flintstone. Golly.
$500 here I come. Well, not $500, but $300 here I come.
Hey.
If it ain't one thing, it's another, but that's another story.
Okay. The other thing I was talking about was Bijan Robinson and how he's been looking as far as playing a little bit more slot. Like you said, getting his one-on-ones in with the linebackers and how quick and how his footwork looked. That's kind of like the story of the training camp today.
It's abundantly clear that he was drafted to be a 10 to 12 year younger version of Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna be.
Warren, you've been saying this. Warren been saying this for a minute.
OG, that double move he did today in training camp, that gave me goosebumps. Yep. I mean but what Mike and K Styles was saying too, he said in his interview he was studying Devontae Adams.
Okay.
And I was telling a lot of people, when you hear a player, especially on offense, that's studying another guy, he's not only studying to learn the little mechanics and nuances, he's studying him to tell his other brothers on the team, like the safeties and the corners, what to expect when we play guys like that. Because the one thing about it, once Devontae get into that backfield, it's all safeties and corners at that point. And if I'm learning from this cat and I can say, hey man, hey AJ, when Buddy do this, or when y'all see him come through past a line of scrimmage and he get past some linebackers, if he do A, B, C, and D, y'all do this, and this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jesse, if he do this, Buddy, his tendency is to do this. Why? Because I'm studying it. Why? Because I'm doing it. Now your secondary got a heads up on certain wide receivers or certain running backs. It's like, yeah, okay, we seen our boy do this in practice. We know what to expect.
Okay. Aaron Mack here said he got a feeling the offense is going to start the season off slow. I kind of disagree. Well, I disagree with that.
I'm not sure about that.
It's going to depend on how effective they run the football early.
Yeah, that in my opinion, the offense is going to play possum. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Look at our preseason games. Who do we play? We play some pretty tough teams, considerably in the preseason. Okay. You don't play your hardest in the preseason. You do more evaluation because you wanna make sure you keep your core team together for the regular season.
Well, you just don't show much. You don't show as much as you would in the regular season. Right. I still want to see certain guys going hard.
Mm-hmm. But with that being said, the offense is not necessarily going to have a slow start. They're going to be tricking the hell out of the defense. They're not going to have an explosive start because it's going to be more or less Arthur going to look and see. Teams going to be feeling the first 5 games. Teams are going to be filling each other out. Arthur's going to be making it hard for teams to fill the Falcons out because there's no tape. So we don't have to come out explosive. We got to come out smart. Now you're going to see smart football, but you're not going to see real explosive. You're not going to get that explosiveness until maybe by week 5, week 6.
Mm-hmm. So would that explain to me why the Panthers signed Deion Jones just from that simple point?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it has a lot to do. See, the thing is too, the add to that, man.
It happened.
But to add to that, I think I
It's
think
just
what
like how
Warren
they just
said that I don't think they'll struggle. I actually think they'll do well because like in the preseason, like in the beginning of the season, most teams rely on the running game first. The passing game
Mm-hmm.
don't really kick up to like mid season. Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't really. A lot of teams kind of if you've been together for a while, the passing game will come out right out the gate. But most of the
Right.
teams that kind of find their mojo is around, that 7th to 8th game. You get like 5 or 10 games under your belt, then your offense is gonna. But I think the Falcons offense actually gonna come out well because we're gonna rely on the running game first, and then we're gonna slowly implement the plays that actually work around week 12. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
start doubling down on those plays that work well. So I think the offense actually gonna start out. I think the defense is the thing that we want to focus on, and that's the pass rush. Will the pass rush start out fast?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to worry about.
Mike, I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna break up another point. The Carolina Panthers, and pay close attention. The Carolina Panthers are studying our last season's first game against the Saints. And the reason why I'm glad Mike said defense is because what were teams testing last season in the first 5 games? They were testing our secondary because they weren't too worried about our pass rush, but they knew if we could get passes thrown over their line to that secondary, we can burn them. And that's what the tactics they used at the last 2 minutes of the game to win against us. So they don't know if our pass rush is going to be good or not. So they're going to go off of old footage and say, well, we don't know if they got good pass rush. Let's go ahead and see if we can torch their secondary. And that's where Arthur Smith and that's where Jerry Gray and Ryan Nielsen will be like, oh, you going to try this like we did last season? Okay. That's where you're going to see people like Troy Anderson. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see people like Evan Ketty. You're going to see people like Grady. You're going to see the difference maker in having Calais Campbell and them in the center of the line. Why? Because now them guys going to be able to heat seek. And that's why we keep telling them, hey, little man Pamper, you in for a long game, bro.
And Auntie Pam here said
that part. See, she hit it right on the head.
Our defense is gonna make the offense better.
Facts.
Because if you can get more defensive stops, that gives your offense more opportunities to play on the field. And the more opportunities the offense have and that can capitalize, the more it tires the opposing defense.
Plus,
and the other aspect of it too is it stiffens up the other opposing offense.
That part. Also, field position.
Bradley Pinion.
Yeah.
Bradley Pinion.
Because and I'm gonna tell you why field position is gonna be so key for us this season. Drake London. Did you see that catch he made? That is what we have been talking about since we drafted him. That was a jump ball. And he did that jump. And what was so sick about it, it was a jump ball and it was a faded jump ball. Because when he caught it, he was leaning back where only he could get it.
Right.
And this is what we're talking about. If you give the Falcons time to get at the other team's quarterback and give them good field position, that short to intermediate pass game is deadly. Because now the Falcons can literally squeeze your defense on the running game and in the passing game. And then you got people like Pitts and London and what's the other one? I'm just gonna call him Troy Polamalu 2.0.
We just gonna call him Simba.
Yeah, Simba. You got those guys to contend with trying to stop them. Not only do you have to deal with Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson, but you got to deal with Matt Collins. That man is a walking freight train with hair. I mean, that man is CSX. I mean, he gonna run through you, so you gotta imagine that. This is why I'm saying the Falcons don't have to play explosive. They gotta play smart because they got too many mismatches on offense. Like who? You can't. First of all, you can't out jump Pitts. You can't out jump London, and you ain't gonna out muscle Matt Collins. And you can't stop Tyler Algier because he gonna carry about 3 of your linemen with him. And then Bijan gonna shake them out their draws. So I mean, I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
Not shake them out the draws.
I'll shake them out the draws.
Not the draws, man.
In number 84, you can decrease his touches. And you can increase his effectiveness by decreasing his touches. So that's going to make him more dangerous.
Right. And
yes, sir.
Just like Shep 5X said, and then you got Jonnu. Ooh.
And we brought back Cole, man. I was so happy we brought him back, man.
Bruh. Tell him
I was happy as hell. Look, I was asking about Pruitt all season, wasn't I? Where Pruitt at, man? What we're gonna do with Pruitt? But somebody said they're gonna probably keep him in the bushes and sign him at the last minute. That's what they did.
Mm-hmm. I told y'all it's chess. Arthur Smith is playing chess right now. Arthur Smith, do you hear these press conferences? Arthur Smith has made it a point to chew up D-Led while keeping a smile on his face.
And maybe that's what he's doing with Rashaan Evans. I know a lot of people have been asking me about Rashaan Evans also. It's like maybe that's the thing. If it doesn't work out with Troy, if it doesn't work out with Caden Ellis, those guys playing the middle, it's like you still can bring in Rashaan Evans, you know, at a reasonable price, especially at a major price during the middle or the beginning of the season. You can still bring him in. He hasn't been signed by anybody, so he's still a guy that knows the system, or he knows the players, and he's still a damn good tackler. So it's like I think that's another thing too.
Hey, Zay in the bag, appreciate it. Man, give me about a week or two. I had a channel up, like I said, with this development Mike talked about, we kind of had to restructure some things. So I had to move some stuff around, but bro, listen, y'all, it'll be coming up soon. It'll be ATL Sports Endgame. We're going to be covering the Hawks. We'll cover the Braves. We'll cover the Falcons, man. And even, like I said, here and there, man, we'll cover the ladies. So, like I said, you better see OG on it. He better tell you about the baseball. You got Atlanta Falcons, the Hawks. So, like I said, it's going to be another channel for y'all to love, man. And then you can catch my shorts, and I'll be able to explain any kind of injuries to you that these players have, to kind of give you a snapshot on why your favorite player may be out longer than they need to be, or they got slow starts, kind of keep you in the game, man. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
Hey, man, we doing it big over here, boy. The OG Truth Hurts, he got his damn thing going on, too, man. You better – hey, Charles, you better let him know where you at, man.
Well, right now, well, ultimately, I'm with y'all. That's where I started at. But hey, when OG do take a coffee break, man, I'm on Truth. You can find me on Truth with a 2 TV on YouTube. I'm listening, man. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I keep everything. I keep it sports. We go football, baseball, basketball, wrestling. We even talk a little real life stuff.
But you got the wrestling.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So. But hey man, it's movement. We've been saying this, brothers and sisters. We've been saying this for a while. There's a movement right here, and we ain't putting out nothing but positivity,
Right.
But we're gonna give you the truth. We're gonna give you what's factual.
Right, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah. So.
I love it. But speaking of Drake London, what was it? But speaking of Drake,
let me say this real quick, though. For everybody that didn't understand what Juan was talking about, again, I have to make a major change to Mad Mike Sports. I'm gonna say this at the end also. I have to make a major change. I have to delete quite a few videos, most of all the videos. So I will still be uploading a lot of content to my Mad Mike Sports, but I will have to delete pretty much all the videos from Mad Mike Sports just to be under YouTube's new policy. I have to delete it. So you're still gonna get Mad Mike Sports. But the live shows will be here specifically on Atlanta Falcons Nation.
Hey y'all, he just being nice, y'all. Might being nice tonight. He got to delete all of me and OG Big Sam shit.
Wow. I didn't say that. YouTube may have said that, but I didn't say it.
Hey, Zay, the man said I'm an Orioles fan over here. That's the only thing. Hey man, shit.
O's looking good,
man. You like some baseball? Yeah, we got a show on Friday too. We got a show here on Friday, man. With Mikey, we do baseball content.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, right now the O's got the second best record in baseball. The O's do. Did y'all know that?
They've been trying to build that team for so goddamn long, boy. It's finally starting to pay off.
Bro, hey, well look, but you know what? I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing our Braves. They starting to kind of get they rhythm back. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I tried so hard to tell Mikey and Big Ant and Will and OG Big Sam and Blackberry. I tried to tell them. I said, look, don't be surprised if they stumble out the gate coming out off the All-Star break. No, we can't. No, we got to keep it going. I said, look, man.
I said the same thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, look, man, them guys got to go for 162 games, and then they go into the All-Star break, and they're going away from their family. I said, 1/3 of the Braves team flew to Seattle.
Right.
Like 1/3 of the team. Like they sent eight players, and I think a couple of their coaches went too. Like, I mean, so them guys, if they come back a little lethargic, and they did. Look, the Braves lost 7 out of 10 coming out of All-Star break. Now they're picking it back up.
Yeah, they already had it. You got to think. You go from a mindset like the All-Star game is just fun. You know what I'm saying? That's just bragging rights. Then you got to get back into it. So you got to think.
No. They done made it count for some over the last 5 years, though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Whoever wins gets home field advantage in the World Series.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So it's incentives now coming out of there.
Yep. Whoever wins gets home field advantage in the World. So being that the National League won finally, the Braves gonna have home field advantage all the way through because they got the best record in baseball. So it'll really be theirs to lose. But the number 2 team in baseball right now, record-wise, are the Baltimore Orioles, and that will be a real interesting World Series, an Atlanta-Baltimore World Series.
Bro, what you talking about? I'll be glued to the TV.
I'm about to say, but I don't need my family from up there in Baltimore calling me talking about Orioles this and Orioles that.
No.
Hey, K-Styles, man, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. Everybody in the DMV will be like, yeah, we watching the Orioles, man.
I got family up in the DMV area. They die hard up there.
So I know.
Well, shout out to Utah Sports. Y'all make sure y'all get him a subscribe as well. Make sure you show him some love as well as the other OG, Big Sam. Tiff says, "Are you guys still doing live watch shows for the game this season?" Yes, we have. That's going to be on Coach Unchained. That's what they're going to be doing. So,
fellas, and I'm gonna tell you, it's fun. It's fun because they be seeing me and Coach flip completely out.
Live reaction. I don't think I need to be on that type of. I know I don't need to be on it.
Mike, I think they might need to see a debut because, bro, I'm telling you, when you get to see all of us on one channel watching football.
Yeah, and generally,
Nah, I say
I'll do a post game. I'll do a post game show over in Falcons Uncensored. Look here, check out our group Falcons. Check out it's our group Falcons Uncensored over also on Facebook. A brother group of AFN. I usually do a post game show to get the reactions, the panic attacks and the suicide watches and all that shit. Yeah, I have to deal with that. So I have to absorb the suicide watches and the death threats on players and coaches and so that I be the one to absorb that over on Falcons Uncensored. So they're gonna do so during the game. We're gonna do Coach Unchained, and that ain't gonna change. That's what it's been. And then as Coach Unchained wrapping it up, hey, OG Truth Hurt's gonna go ahead on and I'll be the whooping boy for about an hour and a half after each Falcons loss. Like I just let them beat on me because I don't want to
take one for the team.
Yeah, because I don't want to go. I don't need nobody's wife to get slapped across the sofa because you still because she gonna say something like, "Yeah, I know how these women is. Damn, you still mad about that game? Yeah."
Right.
Goddamn right.
Go slap her ass across the sectional, boy.
Like if the broken remote controller wasn't enough.
Exactly.
Hey, what up, Wolf?
I was about to say, everybody shout out to Wolf. Say all the membership.
What's up? Oh, Wolf, again. I say this again for the people who just got in. Right now, I have to go through a process with YouTube. They updated their process, their content process. So a lot of the old videos are no longer being. I'm trying to be as political so they won't give me another damn.
You gotta get rid of all the old.
I just gotta get rid of all the old.
They had to get rid of some of your shit, Wolf. Like they had to get rid of all of my shit.
They gotta get rid of. So if you guys can do me a tremendous favor, anybody and everybody, if you can, the link is actually pinned to the comments. If you can send anything via the Cash App or just here at Atlanta Falcons Nation, the membership is still up for Atlanta Falcons Nation. Continue to donate here and continue to donate there. But right now, I have to delete a lot of old videos. I guess they don't like my old crap because I did a lot of cussing and a lot of fussing and a lot of busting. So they trying to censor Mad Mike. So I got to get rid of a lot of videos.
Wait a minute. I need to know if I'm going to be suicidal. So that means dumb motherfuckers rants 1, 2, and 3, they go?
No, I just got to look.
No. Pretty much what it is all the shows that have been multi-streamed from like Mad Mike Sports and AFN or Mad Mike Sports, AFN, Utah Sports, 6-Man K-Style. All those shows that have been multi-streamed. He's got to get rid of those.
Yeah. So what we want y'all to do is this. We're going to have a. But no, it wasn't a technicality. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't a technicality or anything. It's just that we're going to have a lineup now every week, and so when we do a show, it'll be per channel instead of each channel being spread out. So you guys just make sure you pay attention. We'll give you the lineup. Mike and them will give you guys a heads up on what shows for what day, and it'll be all of us on that show. So we want you guys to make sure you like, share, and subscribe to each one of us. Like I said, just trust me, just follow the lineup throughout the week. By the time you get to Sunday, you be to like and subscribe to everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, just subscribe to everybody. That's like I said, that's ultimately it. But yeah, they just got YouTube is mad because X, I can't believe I'm about to say that, but X is making the changes. Meta is making changes. Instagram making changes. So they don't want any other content besides YouTube content. I can't upload audio for my podcast to YouTube anymore because they want exclusive content. So you just got to do a lot of exclusive content for YouTube, and unfortunately, a lot of the old content is being hit with strikes. So I just got to get rid of a lot of content. So you guys continue to support us, like you said, like y'all been doing. It's the same channel. I'm still gonna be on Mad Mike Sports. It won't change. Outside the old content will be deleted.
Right. And look, like I said, if you guys are on Instagram, if you guys are on Twitter, you guys are on TikTok, even Facebook, make sure you check out, the shorts or whatnot. Like I said, make sure you support us that way, because whatever you don't get a chance to see here, you may be able to see it over there. But like I said, always like, share, and subscribe. We're going to continue to bring you this great content with, like I said, the facts, the stats, and the truth.
Exactly. We got to keep the $40 holler going, man. And
man, I got text. I'll tell y'all, but I got text the other day.
She made you pay the Uber fee. That's what it was.
Oh man, bro.
OG, tell me what mistake plate. Tell me it wasn't a mistake plate to go with it now.
Stung me. Them for the 60.
For the 60.
Inflation is painful.
That's the Uber ride home.
Bro, that's inflation.
Nah, you sure it wasn't a little face plant? I mean, you ain't getting nothing on the face. That's probably what happened right there. He charged you for the extra for getting it on the makeup.
Not the makeup.
I not know what you speak of.
Yeah, see.
Did you mess up the makeup? That's probably what you did. You probably messed up the makeup.
I am not going to participate in this foolery. None of this heathenness. I'm not going to participate in this. Listen. I am a stand-up citizen. I'm true blue. I'm a man of the people.
See, you don't even believe what you just said. I
was waiting for the punchline.
That's it.
Look. That is his WWE promo.
But
I am.
But it's one more thing I did want to talk about too, and I don't know if it's over or not, or they done finally got the thing hashed up. But I want to get y'all thoughts on this. So apparently, Aaron Rodgers and Sean Payton been going back and forth about Nathaniel Hackett for the last week and a half.
I don't even know what's the problem. Like, I don't even know what's the problem. Like,
all I know, hold on, let me see if I find this thing. Cause all I know, Aaron Rodgers told him, keep my coach's name out your mouth. That's all I heard.
Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. K-Styles, I got to do it. Flag on the play. Man code violation. 20-yard violation. 20 yards back, bro. First down. Yo, bro, come on, bro. Why is you holding another man John strap?
Hold on. Wait a minute. First of all, what the hell you gonna do, Aaron? What you gonna do, Aaron Rodgers?
What you gonna do? Go in the cave and throw up again?
If he don't keep your coach's name out of his mouth, what you gonna do?
Right.
Second of all, who made you a goon, Sean Payton? Shut the fuck up. I'll slap both of them. I'll take them both in the room and I'll slap the cowboy shit out of both of them. Aaron Rodgers, what you gonna do?
Bruh, this like a bottle of salad dressing trying to fight a jar of mayonnaise. It's just like, why?
Ain't neither one of them gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight.
No, bro. Like, come on, man. What you gonna do? You gonna get on one of your
y'all gonna bring the truth OG out this time.
Yep. Man, please, man.
What Aaron Rodgers gonna do? He gonna go ahead and get on another State Farm commercial cussing out Sean Payton.
Like, what you gonna do, Aaron Rodgers? if he keep your coach name in his mouth, man, shut up. Southern California boy. Now you're a Northern California guy, right?
Oh boy.
Shut up.
But you know what, OG? Honestly, I hate to say it. I see Sean Payton winning this one. I see Sean Payton winning this before Aaron
Sean
Rodgers.
Payton's about 100 years old, man. His knees probably don't even work. Well, both of them knees probably don't work.
I mean, both of them, you know what? Both of them too. I'm gonna tell you what. Both of them two arrogant, pompous ass dudes.
Right.
You know, if you listen to them speak, they both of them full of themselves. So I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't give a shit who won. But I'm just asking the question, like, what you gonna do, Aaron Rodgers?
Okay, so this is what Sean Payton said. I guess this was like over the weekend. He said Payton called Nathaniel Hackett's 15-game run with the Broncos last season one of the worst coaching jobs in the history of the NFL, and said there were 20 dirty hands around quarterback Russell Wilson's career worst season that included 16 touchdown passes and a league-high 55 sacks. And he said that the Jets were infatuated with the pomp and circumstance of a blockbuster offseason acquisition that included of Rodgers. He said Payton hit it that the Jets were a dream team that is doomed to fail.
Oh, shots.
Wait a minute. So the dude, because see, you know, I be a little bit, I'm not as good at y'all paying attention to certain shit. So the dude who Sean Payton was talking about was the guy who coached the team that he's about to coach now.
Yeah.
Tell Aaron Rodgers take that shit, turn it sideways, shove it up his ass. He got a right to speak on that.
That's my point. That's why I said he gonna win this.
What you gonna do, Aaron Rodgers?
Here's why I laugh at it. Number one, sir, you came from an organization that has no owners, which means that you was in control of the foolishness in Green Bay. You had one Super Bowl appearance, and you could not get out of the playoffs at all with all the stuff they had with you. You didn't even want to help the up-and-coming quarterback at all. So now you go to another organization who ain't seen the post game since the 70s. Okay. And you still ain't fond of young players. Okay. So like OG said, what you gonna do other than shut your ass up and throw the ball?
Or bitch and moan about it. That's all.
Right. Like, what you gonna do? The man speaking facts. He's a coach. He turned a paper bag team into a Super Bowl team one time.
But you know what though? It's still fuck Sean Payton though.
I know why you say that. I know why you say that.
Still fuck him now. It's still because he got too much of that. He got too much of that swamp shit in him. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, Mudbutt Soup does stay with you.
So you mix swamp shit with Colorado weed. Yeah, that's gonna lead to a whole lot of trips.
And
swamp shit and Colorado weed. Boy, that's one hell of a combination.
Look, that's ass-tastic.
Did y'all see my Saints O-line post today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's disrespectful off the rip. Hey, see the New Orleans folks, we disrespectful off the rip. Ain't no all season with the New Orleans folks. I stay disrespectful to them. Ain't no all season.
First of all, I hate to tell you, they don't even know that their season ain't started, and they probably ain't gonna start.
I told one New Orleans fan, I can't wait to Katrina's sister, Katana hit you. Yes,
I ain't got nothing to do with that, y'all. I'm throwing my hands up. I'm in enough trouble. I'm in enough trouble. I'm good on that one.
I'm gonna go as far as the Mudbutt Soup, but
what I said wrong?
I'm about to exit left.
No, but guess what though? I can talk about that because I had family members who went through that. I had family members that went through that, and then me and my partner helped take care of some displaced Katrina victims.
Wow.
A woman and her listen, a woman and her 4 kids. We sure did. So yeah, I can speak on it. Now back to Katana. Damn them. Listen, every chance they get, let me tell you something about the New Orleans folks. Every chance they get, they try to shit on us. The 28-3 shit, they was the loudest of our
haters,
antagonizers. Mm-hmm. They was the loudest. They even listen. They got a jersey. It's a black jersey, a black Saints jersey with the number 25, and over the number 25 on the last name part it says ATL led by. How many times y'all ain't never seen that?
No, because they know better.
I don't think so.
Because we remember the year they bent the knee.
Listen, hold on. I can't believe y'all ain't seen this.
I don't pay attention to it. Anything that Saints, I ignore it. So I wouldn't even know.
This shit went viral. It was a Saints jersey, a black Saints home jersey. And it was a number 25. And on the last name portion, that's over the number 25, it says ATL led by. ATL led by 25.
Well, I mean, until y'all beat us the way we beat y'all in the 70s and 80s, I don't need nobody to say nothing. Plus, like I said, we still got that picture of y'all bending over and losing the game. So, don't talk no more.
Well, you know what? I can get a little more greasy with them. Your worst loss ever.
Get more greasy. Ain't that a damn no?
They already sweaty.
Your worst loss, Saints fans, 62-7.
That's my point.
The reason y'all became the Aints, it was December the 27th, 1978. In the Louisiana Superdome. The Saints were up 5 with 19 seconds left.
Oh, so this happened before to them. Okay.
Big Ben Wright, Steve Bartkowski to Wallace Francis, who tipped it to Alfred Jackson. The week after that, your fans put on the paper bag. So not only your worst losses to us, we the reason we responsible for the Aints nickname. Your first home playoff game was a loss to us. Michael Haynes, who's that? Billy Joe Tolliver. What's the Billy Joe Tolliver? But Primetime Sanders in the Superdome, 27-20. Yeah, and we still lead the season series by 1 game.
OG. So you mean to tell me they've been embracing the mud butt suck for the longest time?
You better believe it.
Woo!
The last thing I remember was they tried to put the NFL on child support for that NFC Championship game.
Oh my gosh, yes, I remember that. They had it. Y'all plastered that all over Atlanta. You had it on billboards. They cheated.
But listen,
we need restitution.
I kid you not. These fools put billboards here in the city of Atlanta about that goddamn game.
But guess what?
That Marshawn Lynch run, that'll forever be a. Ooh, boy, that's a disrespectful.
That motherfucker.
But after that play, they had a chance to win the game.
That's the part they don't talk about.
They don't talk about that. After that play, they blew a chance to win the game. Well, the pass interference wouldn't even made a difference. They blew a chance to win the game. I think instead of getting 7 at the center for a field goal or something like that, or somehow more they missed a field goal or something. But nevertheless,
Drew Brees threw an interception on.
He threw an interception. Yep.
Right.
On the second play.
Okay.
Well,
so miss me about the call.
But here's the deal. I don't even get bothered when they say anything about 23 because y'all wasn't in the Super Bowl. We ran through 2016. We ran through y'all ass like toilet paper. So how are you riding the coattails of a team that you couldn't beat, on top of more or less get to the Super Bowl against, and on top of that, you wasn't in the game. So you don't even matter. I don't get mad when those Saints talking about some 28-3. I still say you bent it over to Seattle. Seattle bent y'all over like a $4 stripper.
Yeah, because I think that was the year they was the first team to lose a playoff game against a team with a losing record or something like that.
That part.
I remember that. But the thing about it is that 28-3 thing doesn't really bother me at all. Because at the end of the day, you can't erase it. We ain't gonna live it down. So why the hell is it gonna bother me?
The only thing that aggravates me about that 28-3 shit is when they try to place that on Matt Ryan's legacy. He'll forever be known with 28-3. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. He didn't throw a pick to the house. Yes, he had a crucial fumble, but listen, the move was already in play.
Right.
If y'all know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something we have to talk about off air. Yeah, the move was already in play.
Right.
We done discussed that before, but you know.
Well, the thing is, I feel good, and like I said before, this is 2023. 2016 was many moons ago. This ain't the 2016 team. This ain't 2016 no more.
7 years ago, man.
Right.
It's hard to believe it's already been 7 years.
Right.
Yeah, because they still act like it's still going on. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. This is a 2023 team. And let me tell y'all something. Like, I'm gonna say this again. Let the Falcons get to the Super Bowl. Arthur Smith is coaching us to a win. He's not laying down. He's not gonna let his players lay down. And the way these players play for him and Ryan Nielsen and Jerry Gray, they're not gonna let them lay down. I'm telling you right now. If we get to the Super Bowl, whoever we face gonna get that work. Cause you not gonna come in it's gonna be after halftime we party. No. Arthur Smith gonna be like, tighten y'all asses up. We got one more fight to go.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't drinking beer until Lombardi is hoisted. Trust me.
I'm about to say, man, let's go ahead and wind it down for the night, fellas. Like you said, hey, at 109 people in here, man. That's definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share, subscribe, hit the notification button over here on Atlanta Falcon Nation. And as well as, like you said, just show all the brothers, show all the people of AFN, the Unholy Alliance, the conglomerate, show everybody some love, man. Because, like you said, we gonna kick it off the right way.
Right. AK Styles.
Yo.
That Brian Peoples, my boy. That right there.
Buffalo fans right there. Jim Kelly for losing 4 straight Super Bowls.
If you know, you know.
They never talk about it. They never talk about that, though.
Nope.
That's why they jump through tables right now. That's their way of talking about it.
Well, he got the business for it.
He got the business for it. But that was kind of unfair to Kelly. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, listen. 2 of their losses, they ran into a buzzsaw. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Yeah.
2 of their losses, they ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And then wide right, bro. Listen, Jim Kelly did his job in that game, and the field goal kicker missed it. So I forgot what happened in the fourth one. So
no.
Yeah. See, and see, people, when we say this, because I had to live through these 4 Super Bowls, this was during the era where they had no salary cap, where you could build a super team in the blink of an eye. So Dallas was a super team. I hate to say it, Dallas was a super team, and Dallas was mowing down anybody. We say
the Cowboys was the reason why there is a salary cap in the NFL right now.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right. When you see all them Hall of Famers, they have almost 10 of them just from that squad alone. That's why they have a salary. That's why we got a salary cap.
3 of them on man. Larry Allen is unquestionably the most dominant offensive. He's the most dominant football player I've ever seen. Larry Allen. If y'all ain't never seen Larry Allen play, Google him or YouTube him, pull him up, and just
that man out here chasing down wide receivers and running back at 330 pounds.
That man 340 chased down a wide receiver. They showed a drive where the Dallas Cowboys ran behind him the entire drive, like letting the team know it was coming, and they couldn't do nothing about it.
Nope.
Just think about that for a second. You running behind Larry Allen and Moose.
Yes.
And Moose was his fullback.
Yes.
And Moose.
And look, mind you, this was right after the era where they was knocking people up in there doing helicopter spins. So this wasn't no prissy football. You was getting your teeth knocked out still.
Then they had the rest of the line, Mark 2-1-A, the boy that got caught with the weed, Nate Newton and Aaron. Bro, they had, bro.
Yeah, that motherfucker did kick with a whole bunch of weed. I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
He must have been in some serious pain.
I like I said, from what I read about Larry Allen's story, I realized why he was so damn down. When you get stabbed in the head 10 times as a teenager and you survive, you motherfucker crazy.
Yeah. A lot of your marbles probably spilled out. Yeah.
And guess what?
He from Compton. He done got stabbed in the head 10 times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Compton. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Compton in the 90s. Yeah. Nah.
And hold on. And he wasn't highly recruited.
Right.
He wasn't highly recruited. That goes to show you, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I'm telling you, that he's the epitome of hard work, and he is the most dominant football player I have ever seen. I'll be 54 years old, good Lord willing, in 10 days. He's the most dominant football player I've ever seen.
Y'all heard what he said? That saying right there is what you're looking at in your Falcons. Right there. Hard work.
Hey, look. Let me give a shout out to one of my favorite channels I like to watch. Shout out to the Raw Room. They had Delaney Walker a while back ago. So a lot of folks don't know who the Raw Room is. It's Jalen Collins and Darren Bates. So they had Delaney Walker talk about his welcome to the NFL moment. This shit had me funny. He said his welcome to the NFL moment was when he saw Larry Allen in his later years dragging Vernon Davis by his hair down the field.
I got to go back and see that. Wait a minute.
He said, I had to make a decision. Like that, Vernon Davis was my homeboy, but Larry Allen's the strongest motherfucker in the league. He's like, bro, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not fucking with that big.
I got a good story for you. K Styles, just stay with me on this one. I got a good friend of mine. I used to work for him. I used to do security for him. He played at Georgia Tech. We call him Big Roo, but his name is Rod Stevens. He played linebacker at Georgia Tech back there with Pat Swill and them and Najee Mustar with Reginald Rutland and them. He played linebacker for the Denver Broncos. And I forgot who he said his tackle was, but what the linebackers will do a lot, they'll tap the tackle on the ass and tell that tackle to either get over and get over head up on somebody or get in the gap. He said one time he tapped this tackle, he tapped the defensive tackle on the ass. So that dude turned around and said, "No, I ain't getting back over there." He didn't want to go in front of goddamn Larry Allen. Because goddamn Larry Allen was bringing some whoop. He said he did all he could to avoid Larry Allen. And he was Rod played middle linebacker, big roof. Rod Stevens.
I've told you about. I'm not fucking with Larry Allen, bro. I don't care. No, like you said, when they came up with the story,
nah, I'm good on that, pimp.
When he came to the story and said he got stabbed in the head 10 times as a teenager. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
Like, nigga, what is your skull made out of? Adamantium?
How the hell you get stabbed 10 times in the head and still alive? Like that,
I mean, that right there. That put him ahead of 50 Cent. This nigga got stabbed in the head 10 times.
Yeah, motherfucker like that, bro. I'm gonna have to hit him on his knee with a hammer. I'm gonna do some real fucked up. You gotta do some real foul shit to a motherfucker like that. Because once he grab you,
once he grab, and that's what the lady Walker said. He said, once he grab you, well, you might as well just call it a day. But he said he saw because he said Vernon Davis and Larry Allen got into it. Now, mind you, this was the Larry Allen that played for the 49ers like his last year in the league. Ooh. So he was about 38, 39 around this time, and he's still dragging this dude around like a little ass boy. I was like, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing, well, he had already solidified his Hall of Fame career anyway. But if you want to just, the only thing that will stop him from being mentioned with the all-time greats is because from the middle part of his career to the end of his career, he stayed hurt a lot. But when that son of a bitch was on the field, Jack, hey, they used to call it, remember they used to call it knocking a dick in, he'd knock your dick in the dirt, Jack. and you know you've been hit. You know you've been hit. And I done talked to guys who've been hit by Larry Allen. So this ain't just no speculation. I done talked to guys who've been hit by Larry Allen. Yeah.
Hey, it's right up there with those stories about Lawrence Taylor.
But nevertheless, though, we was talking about that because we was talking about the Cowboys, how tough the Cowboys was as far in relation to why Jim Kelly should have got as bad a rap as he did. And, and we were just mentioning how folks tied that 28-3 to Matt Ryan. I'm going to tell y'all something. Well, he's got, I mean, he happened to be the quarterback of the team. I get it, but trust me, if y'all know what we know about that Super Bowl,
yeah,
y'all wouldn't blame Matt Ryan. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Yeah,
I have to leave that right there.
Put it like this: it was decided before the first kick. Put it like that.
Hey,
he said that.
Went out in the third quarter.
I'm snitching. What? He said it. The guy right there with the do-rag. Hey, blow his eyebrows off his head, not mine.
Hey, I got that miracle growth. They grow back.
Yeah. But no, go ahead, K-Style. Go ahead. Yeah.
Like I said, the headset went out in the third quarter. That's all I have to say about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But let's go ahead and wind it down. I think we done hit the conspiracy theory thing a little. We're going to save it for the rest of the week.
I mean, I didn't lose a playbook. I didn't lose a playbook on Media Night. That wasn't me. Did you just accuse me of losing a playbook?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what? Jalen Collins said something too.
What he said?
He said when they went in at halftime during that Super Bowl, they was already drunk and celebrating during halftime.
Yep, I heard that too.
Halftime? How you drunk at halftime?
They already popped the champagne at halftime.
So is that why people was missing blocks?
Your boy, listen. Your boy didn't even know where he was. He was so doped up because he was playing on a broken leg.
I heard about that.
The center.
Alex Mack.
Yeah.
Alex Mack was doped up. Man, y'all got see. I think we got to cut that off, bro.
Fred Butts. There you go. Yeah, I didn't say it.
I didn't say it.
It was rigged.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
That's why I say, and I continue to say, we get to the Super Bowl, Arthur Smith ain't laying down. Take it for what you want.
Exactly. But yeah, that did not. Now this is who I'm blaming this Super Bowl on. How the hell do you play man defense and you blitzing, and then in the second half you playing
you doing the man
cover three?
That damn cover three. Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother show right there. We might have to do one of those Super Bowl
conspiracies. That's all.
Yeah. Conspiracy.
So we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Like I said, y'all continue to support the guys. Like I said, we got the 6-man combo coming up tomorrow. I still haven't figured out what the hell I'm gonna talk about. So I just be on the lookout for that. So until next time, people, OG, hey, OG, what you got to say for the people?
Hey, man, look at here. As always, the heavy hitters, 6-man K-Style. Southside Warren, man,
yes,
Mac, the rest of the crew, Maggie. I'm your man, OG Truth Hurts. And on this good, glorious Monday night, just know we're going to always do one thing. We're going to always seek and speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. K-Styles, take us home.
And we rather pray for you than pray
on you.
So we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah.
Austin Theory still sucks. Deuces.
Damn.
I'd be so glad. I'd be so glad.
That was so random. They looking like, bro, that was so damn random right there.
That was hella random.
I get so mad when I hear that song represent the A-Town. Well, I'd be so glad they take that damn belt off that sack of shit. Man, please.